Okay, guys, that was a quick. Thanks to cousin Vinny being on the telephone, I think we have cured the turning off problem. It seems that there are a couple of buttons on here that I could push to get in there to turn that auto power off instead of on automatically. So hopefully the camera just stays running, whether it detects motion or not. We're going to find out. And we just might get lucky and have this figured out yet. Or I might get lucky. And anybody else that feels like following along with my crazy antics here on the camera of trying to figure things out. See, right now we have nobody in the chat, but that's okay. People are probably getting tired of watching me bounce back and forth between cameras and scenes and everything else. But sooner or later, I'm going to learn how to do this. Told you guys a while back when I first got these cameras working that you all had created a monster. And I think that's the case. And you think things are bad now? You wait until the DCC gets fixed. Then I'll have a couple of different engines to run around here instead of only my poor old Baltimore and Ohio unit or the Santa Fe passenger train that is back up on the shelf. Yeah. Keep a steady supply of Dramamine when you watch my videos. Something I want to try here is, let's get nice and low. See when the train comes around again. See just how nice of pictures we can get, or how nice a video we can get as it goes by. I knew I kept those old DC locomotives around for a reason. They may be shelf queens, but hey, they worked out nice in this particular case anyway. So Vinny, if you're checking this video out, which I don't know if you are or not, you might be busy, but I think I figured out which buttons to push. There was a automatic power and I turned that sucker off. So we're going to see what the hell happens. Hopefully this thing continues to run like it's supposed to. Now we should have a nice close-up of the train coming by. Just going to leave the camera sit in this one spot and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't turn off. Hopefully it just stays running like it's supposed to. Actually, we will shift around here and show you a couple of dock workers here. They're waiting on trains to come in. No cars for them today. And the computer still says I have audio, so that's kind of nice too. But that part of it's working. Always nice to have audio. So, see if we can slow down here just a little bit. And go and get a better shot of the train as it goes by. This one here is running with nothing but my 40 footers on here and one trailer on a flat car and a tanker. And of course, an old B&O wagon top caboose bringing up the rear. Oh yeah. And it's funny I have both computers down here now because I can't really see the main computer that well, so I got my laptop down here. And it's amazing the lag time between when it shows up on the big computer on the desktop and when it shows up on the laptop. There's a good 3-second difference in there. Hey, Wicked, how you doing this afternoon? Thanks for stopping by, checking things out. I just got off the phone with cousin Vinny. This is his camera that I'm using that he sent to me. And I kept having a problem with the camera shutting off after about 4 or 5 minutes. It would just turn itself off. So he explained to me how to get into the settings on this camera and turn that feature off. So I'm hoping now that the camera will run as long as I want it to run without turning off. After it turned off, I could turn it back on again, but I wouldn't have any audio. All I'd have is a silent movie. So this way here, it looks like the audio is staying on too, which is helpful. And we're just watching one train run around, my old 1950s vintage. I think you know my NCE system took a crap. So I'm sitting here playing with a DC locomotive and an old Bachmann Spectrum power pack. I do have 2 locos that I never converted over to DCC yet. This is one of them. So I'm running a 1950s train, nothing but 40-foot boxcars, an old Alco, a tanker, and a trailer on a flatbed. Although it's not decorated for the Black Rock Central, hey, they have trackage rights. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that the camera's going to stay running like it's supposed to, and I do believe it's going to. I think we've been on here about 10 minutes now, which is a lot better than we've been getting out of here. So I think things are finally picking up, and I'm finally understanding how to play with cameras. Yeah, it is kind of a bad time for the damn thing to break, but it happened when the house got hit by lightning. So it's understandable that things kind of got fried. I tried replacing the power supply because I knew it was bad. It wasn't putting out any voltage. So I replaced that, but that didn't take care of the problem. So NCE says all the brains are in that power cab control unit. So I had to send that back to them. They should get it sometime this week. But they're telling me 4 to 5 week turnaround time from the time that they get it until they repair it and send it back to me. So it's going to be a while running with nothing but a DC engine. But at least while I'm over there on the workbench working, hey, I can hear a train go by every once in a while. Can actually sit here and give you a little bit of a tour of the railroad, part of the railroad anyway. I'd have to move the camera completely around to get anything else, but that right there is my whole cement plant, which takes up a good portion of real estate. Goes from one corner almost to the other corner. Behind the trees there where you can't see it. Switch to a little wider angle here. You take your Dramamine today? That back on that side is my oil refinery, which is actually 2 refinery kits combined to come up with that nice big structure. And this area here is engine service area and my car shop, with a small 3-track yard next to it. Track maintenance gang, signal maintainers, and all that kind of mess. Then I go into a ghost town until we get around here to my RDC sitting in front of the station. And next to that station is my scenic railroad and a little bit of a museum with the scenic railroad. And we're basically back here into the same corner that we started at. for the time being, this is where I keep my maintenance away train, or wreck train, I should say. I got to come up with another place for that, though, because that's part of my switching track for the industrial yard. And then we have a grain elevator. And now we're back to where we started from. Well, I try to duck under the camera to get on the back side of it again. So now you've had a basic tour of the layout there, Wicked. Hey, John, good to see you in here. Just trying to experiment here again with Vinny's camera. I kept having a problem with it cutting off after every couple minutes, even if I worked the camera. So Vinny was watching and actually gave me a call and told me how to turn that system off. So now the camera's not going to turn itself off anymore, which is a plus. Right now we're just running around here with one DC locomotive, because that's all that's working right now is DC. But it's a good little train. I'm trying to take over for Jack today because his whole system crashed. So he called me up, told me I had to come on live to take his place. So we're running for a little bit here anyway. I ran with his camera for about an hour. Now we're just playing with Vinny's camera. And I think I'm probably going to turn this one off here shortly and give everybody a rest. Now that I know how everything's going to operate, hey, I think this is going to work out nicely. So Wicked and John, I think we're going to kill it right now. Appreciate you stopping by. And I will talk at you all later on. So goodbye for now. Uh-oh, Hillbilly's here. Got to hang around for Hillbilly. Talk to him for a couple seconds. I was just getting ready to turn it off when you popped on there, Scotty. Thanks for coming by, John. Yeah, Scott, I think I got Vinny's camera working fine now. It doesn't turn off anymore. The volume appears to be good, or the audio appears to be good. I had Jack's camera running for about an hour before this. So I think I finally figured out some things here anyway to where I can play. Jack put me on the spot, made me go live this afternoon so he had something to watch, since he can't watch his trains because they're not running. So he gets to watch mine for a little while. This is that same old 1950s train you saw yesterday, Scott. I just added one car to it. and it'll be around here in a little bit. Give you a fairly slow pass here, Scott, so you can watch it all go by. I think John's gone, Scott, which is what I'm going to be, because I'm going to shut all this down, give everything a rest, go play with the dog for a little while. And I'll catch everybody on a different stream tonight. I don't know who's on tonight, Tuesday. Well, let's see. Trackside Tuesday should be on tonight. Or On Track Tuesday. Not sure who's doing it, but I'll find them. So thank y'all for stopping in and making comments. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Take care, everybody.